Hello wrestling fans and welcome to another edition of Tag Team. I'm your host, the Invincible E. Vincent. Caesar Scorpio is still away on assignment. We have a lot of action to get to tonight, so let's go ahead and get into it. Last week's action on SmackDown was pretty much a prelude to what we saw on WWE Over the Limit. So we're going to focus tonight on the events that took place on Raw. And a lot of events there were. The show began with R-Truth complaining to Bret Hart about not being able to get a title shot. And Bret Hart pointed out to him that it could have something to do with the fact that he's a little bit crazy. At one point, John Cena comes out and a tag match gets set up as the main event for the show. Moving on to the first shock that took place. This was with the tag match between Big Show and Kane versus David Otunga and Michael McGillicuddy for the tag belts. As it turns out, Otunga and McGillicuddy walked away with the belts. They were able to get the best of the Big Show and Kane, and the Nexus now has two shiny new belts. Shock number two, this occurred when Ricardo Rodriguez ran over the Big Show's leg with Alberto Del Rio's new Ferrari. Del Rio had previously gotten mad at the Big Show earlier for leaning against the car while he was having a conversation with Kane. Now Del Rio came back to talk to Scott Stanford, said that and said that it wasn't his fault, but at the same time sort of said that Big Show had it coming for leaning on his car. So we'll see what develops from that. Shock number three, almost one of the biggest shocks of the night. Michael Cole came out and apologized. I know, he apologized to Jerry Lawler, to the Portland fans, to the WWE Universe, and everybody else that he could get his hands on for his actions and activities over the last few months. And he promised that he would just come back, as he called it, come back home to the commentator table, where he would go ahead and just call the matches as he saw them. Jerry Lawler did manage to get in a few ribs after that during the show, but Michael Cole just sort of took it. So hopefully this is the end of that. So we'll see what happens. Shock number four. This occurred during the Divas match. This was going to be an 8-woman tag match with Kelly Kelly, Beth Phoenix, Eve Torres, and Gail Kim versus the Bellas, Melina, and also Maurice. The tag match started, and almost immediately Kharma's music played. Now Kharma came out as she normally does. Came down slowly to the ring, got inside the ring, and once she got in the circle of all of the divas, she knelt down and she began to cry. Not play cry, she was literally crying. Don't know if that was supposed to happen. All I know is when they came back from the break, it was as if nothing happened, and they went directly into the match between Kofi Kingston and Drew McIntyre. So I'm hoping that everybody's okay. We'll see if anything develops from that, or somebody just got nerves. Don't know what happened. Moving on. After that, there was a very, very well done video package commemorating all the years that the Macho Man Randy Savage spent in the WWE. I think it was a very good send-off from the WWE for all the things that he's done for them. I personally believe that they should go ahead and induct him into the Hall of Fame now rather than waiting 11 months. There's no good reason not to, in my opinion, but that's just me. Moving on to shock number 5. A-Rod! Who didn't see this coming? It had to happen at some point, but finally it's happened. Alex Riley has had it up to here with The Miz and basically all of his abuse. The Miz tried to blame Alex Riley for not winning, basically for The Miz not winning against John Cena in the I Quit match. Alex Riley pointed out to him that it wasn't Alex Riley who said the words I quit. The Miz continued to ride him, and Alex Riley finally snapped. He threw The Miz quite a beating, threw him into the announcer's desk, he jumped up and down on him. Basically, he made his point. Alex Riley is no longer riding shotgun for The Miz. So remember this day, Alex Riley. This is the day you became a man. Moving on. There was no shocks pretty much to be found in the main event tag match. John Cena's team won. Moving on. For today's Lucha Minute, just wanted to post a quick note to you guys regarding the AAA, and they're still making preparations for the upcoming Triple Mania 19 event. This is going to occur in June on the 18th, Saturday, and basically what's going to be happening, a lot of the wrestlers from TNA are going to be involved in some of the matches that are going to be going on at this event. Some of the folks from TNA that are going to be coming over are Jeff Jarrett, Rob Van Dam, Abyss, Mr. Anderson, Angelina Love, Velvet Sky, and also Mickey James. And if any more get added, we'll update you guys as we find out. That's pretty much all we have for you this week. Tune in on Friday when we have the review of what goes on with TNA Impact Wrestling. And if you guys play your cards right, Scorpio might be back. Cross your fingers and toes. Till then, take care, see you later, and have a good week.